Now in business news, thousands of young Ugandans continue to use any possible means to travel abroad in search of employment due to the unfavorable economic situation at home, is according to Oloka Kenneth, the President Kyeyo Association, Uganda. Speaking to UBC, Oloka emphasized the urgent need for concerted efforts to improve the working conditions for Ugandans living and working in the diaspora.
The high rate of unemployment in Uganda is driving many youths to leave the country in large numbers, seeking for greener pastures abroad. In the recent years, the Middle East has surpassed other regions as Uganda's favorite destination for Ugandans seeking employment through labor externalization. However, the situation out there is not rosy for the hundreds of thousands of Ugandans, says Oloka Kenneth, the President Kyeyo Association of Uganda.
Most of our workers finish their contracts and they are not repatriated back. Most of them are denied their salaries, and others paid in halves or quarters or not paid at all. Yes. Others even return home with broken limbs, with broken backs, with broken legs. Kidneys. Yes, with missing body parts, and nobody is there to cater for them. Even their children, they have beneficiaries. The parents are just left there to wander because the person who was fending for them some survival is no longer operating or is now gone, because others come back when dead.
Despite the torture, exploitation, and even death, the number of Ugandans eager to try their luck in the Arab world continues to rise.
Most of our fellows finish campus or have not reached that high level of education, but when they want to work, there are no jobs. Or even the available jobs do not pay such a survival minimum. Most of the jobs, in accordance to the World Bank and the Private Sector Foundation, pay between 150,000 to 350,000. Yet a month, Ugandan consumes more than 1 million. So how do you expect a person to remain in Uganda? That's why a person will find it easier to be trafficked to Iraq, to go to Saudi Arabia, to be trafficked up to Canada, simply because that person is looking for a job and is looking for survival or a higher salary.
In response to these challenges, communities, organizations, and associations have come together to form an umbrella body, the Federation of Uganda Migrant Workers Association, FAUMA.
We are going to have a unified and concerted leadership, a unified and concerted representative body where we are not represented by the traffickers, by the companies, nor the MPs who have just come from Budaka to Kampala, but by our own selves.
Top on FAUMA's agenda is to create a unified database of migrant workers, campaigning against human trafficking and tackling the issue of irregular migration, particularly to the Middle East.
The message is to the government to better the situations here on ground, so that we remain here.
Dennis Igoa for UBC News.
Brought to you by... Download the Wendy app from Google Play or App Store.